Okay.
Hi, welcome to Rooted Reviews. I'm Rose.
I'm Chrysanthemum.
I'm Daffodil.
I'm Margarita.
I'm Iris.
And I'm Lily. Today we'll be reviewing the movie The Last 5 Years.
This is what we thought.
Hello everyone, my name is Rose and I just finished watching The Last 5 Years. Clearly I'm not in a theater because unfortunately it was not playing anywhere near me, so I had to rent it off of iTunes. Nevertheless, I am here to give you my first impressions of what I thought from the glamorous set of my bedroom. I was not prepared for how real it was going to be. Jeremy Jordan and Anna Kendrick did such a fantastic job making it such a believable and human relationship and experience that I could not help but love it. Jeremy Jordan is a fantastic person. He was absolutely phenomenal. I loved him. I hated him. It was awesome. Anna Kendrick, much as I do love her, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about her getting into all of these Broadway movie musicals. I feel like I would have preferred it if they had cast another Broadway star next to Jeremy Jordan. However, I will not deny that she did a fantastic job. Overall, I found that the movie was really wonderful, and the thing that I love about musical movies is that it makes Broadway so much more accessible to people who live nowhere near Broadway. Unfortunately, because I am filming this from the glamorous location of my bedroom, I do not have any outsider opinion to give you on this one, but I am sure that everyone else will be more than happy to share theirs.
I'm Daffodil, and Rooted Reviews made the right choice on Valentine's Day and saw The Last 5 Years, the musical, based on the play by Jason Robert Brown. Overall, rather a generic story. It tells of the love between Jamie and the awesome Kathy. Really like her. Their love story is pretty much similar to anything you've ever heard before. Boy meets girl, boy and girl fall in love, sex, love, fighting, marriage, fighting, sex, fighting, and then the inevitable, will they stay together or break up? Spoiler, they break up. Though it is in the first 2 minutes, so it isn't really a spoiler, is it? But what sets this musical apart from any other love story? Its timeline. I like it. Jamie's perspective has all of his songs from their hookup to their breakup. Kathy being the opposite, singing from their breakup to when they first met. A nice long rant insert here about how it adds to their character and how they want to walk away from the relationship, and let's move on. The only time they ever interact together in song is at their engagement/wedding. A gorgeous song which I will totally be adding to my playlist on my iPod. Overall, this timeline is what made the movie special. It felt like I was watching this kind of story for the first time. Any audience, I think, will enjoy it, as long as you have a bit of a heads up about the timeline beforehand. Otherwise, it could be the tiniest bit confusing. But other than that, next!
Hi, I'm Chrysanthemum, coming to you from Rooted Reviews. Now, normally when it's announced that a musical is going to be converted to a movie, musical theater fans such as myself get a little bit skeptical. But The Last 5 Years is the exception. Richard LaGravenese did an excellent job converting this play from the stage to the screen. It was seamless. But when they announced the casting, I was a little bit skeptical. Anna Kendrick as Kathy, don't get me wrong, I love Anna Kendrick, I love Pitch Perfect and Into the Woods. But it seemed to me that her voice was a little bit too small to play Kathy, and she was a little too young to really portray the experiences of her, but she completely blew me away. From the first moment that you see Anna Kendrick in this film, she automatically makes you care about her. You don't even know this woman, but you just want to hold her and want her to be okay. So Anna Kendrick did wonderfully. I had never heard of Jeremy Jordan before this film, so I didn't know how he was going to be, but he blew my mind as well. He made me love him, he made me hate him. He was, and just such a charming voice. I think that the actors did a wonderful job in this film, and I would recommend it to any musical theater fan that I know.
Hey there everyone, Margarita here, and I'm going to be talking about the set of The Last 5 Years. So obviously the movie set is completely different from the play set. The play set, obviously, you can't move around as much. than a movie. So in the movie, it's set in New York, and they obviously have movie sets. So it's set in an apartment, and I think they're at a library, a bookstore at one point, and it changes. So the set changes with every part of the story, but they have a different set location. So go and they move the camera and they move everyone. So obviously it's a little more elaborate in the movie than it would be on stage. You can't move the stage around New York City. It's permanent, so it stays. But the story moves all through New York City and Ohio. But the way the play is set up is completely different than the movie as well. They tell their individual stories. That's why it's set on two sides of the stage. So they have their individual stories and then how they come together in their life together. And then that's how the play and the movie differ. I really enjoyed the movie set, but movie sets are easier to do than play sets. And that's all I have to say about set, and now on to the next person. Hope you guys enjoyed.
I'm Lily,
And I'm Iris.
and here's what we liked
And what we don't like.
about the last 5 years.
5 years.
So, did you have a problem with anything in particular?
Did I have a problem
Iris?
with anything particular? I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I did. I really did. I really, really did like the fact that they sang for 6 minutes as an intro. And then kept on
you
singing,
haven't
singing,
seen this movie,
singing.
It's a musical movie, so the entire thing is singing, which Iris is not aware of
Singing,
while he
singing,
went into
singing,
watching
singing,
this.
Singing.
Well, here's the thing about the singing. It was really well done. Anna Kendrick's voice was beautiful, and so was the guy who played Jamie, whose name I can't remember right now. Good job, though.
Yes,
Sounded very beautiful.
Yes, it was.
They held their notes lovely, very well. Lovely.
But then,
very well.
but the question is, when does music become noise?
Okay,
Yeah.
like when you stop paying attention to it.
Yes,
and
for an hour and a half.
for people
it's-
who like this musical, though, you probably knew all the words, all the songs. Like,
Oh my
musical
gosh.
movies are really in right now. Look at Les Mis, Into the Woods. Like, these are all things people want to see. They love the whole idea of non-stop singing for 2 hours.
I think the best kind of musical is the one from Disney, where they sang and then there was a nice long plot of dialogue
Well, you know,
going on.
Yes, but there's
Not
still
just-
a plot. There's still a plot just because they're not speaking. There's no dialogue,
that's
but there's
true.
still a plot.
But who
And the plot
sings?
was really well done.
Really, who sings while having sex? Seriously?
And
Is
the
it that
Kendrick
good?
family.
Man! It just, I feel like the singing was just too much. Don't get me wrong, they sang really well, and
Yeah,
it
beautifully.
just was too much to handle. I kept tuning in and out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
the way they were singing about everything was getting annoying.
But then it added to the story, and they sang so well. Engages you.
Yes, it did.
Engaged you a lot. Engaged.
Engaged you. That's all we got.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah. See you next time. Next time.
And that's what we thought. We hope you enjoyed it.
Let us know what you thought by leaving a comment.
Also, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter.
The links are directly below.
Tune in next time for another episode of Rooted Reviews.
Bye!